Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai, Ba'arachakwadash. All praises to the Heavenly Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is why we always get on to 2/3 of our people, is to show you how grimy and how low down our people can really be amongst each other. And, the curse is very real when it says, thy eye shall be evil towards the brother of your bosom. And, the moment you get a little something, it activates that evil eye in Jake, and they become very covetous, and they'll, want to take from you. Now, they don't do this to Esau as often as they do it to their own. Jake ain't shit, man, but, I just want to play this video, just to show that this is not our rest. All right, we're as long as we on this side, it's not meant for Jake to really have much, because we're in the land of our punishment. We're not going to be able to fully enjoy the world, the earth, until we're in the kingdom, because even if you try to get it on this side, Jake will make sure you don't enjoy it. And also, this is what happens when you place vanity as a main priority in your life. Getting to the bag, chasing the bag, and then you get to the point where you want to flaunt it, you want to show everybody what you got. Why would you do that in this day and time where you got a bunch of grimy, hungry wolves out there? We're living in desperate times, man. People are starving. You see the conditions of the world right now. People are not doing too well. So what you see on the screen is two Jakes, and they counting off, I guess the bands that they got to show the whole world, through social media. That's why I hate social media, man. They're showing the world, that they got it like that. They got all this money, they eating good. But what happens is the dude that you see up above, this guy had no idea what was getting ready to happen. All right, and he had to learn the hard way. So I'm gonna just play the video, and y'all can see what just happened to this guy, and then you can learn the lesson from it.
Shoot with anybody. Hold on, let me read it a little bit. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fuck, folks. This shit is tiring as hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. What's that, 2050s?
Hey, what you got over there? 40 ball and hundreds.
Shit. What?
That's like a 40-50.
Yeah, that's where they said we at. That's where we at.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got over there, nigga.
No, I ain't got nothing, folks. I ain't got nothing, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, the other twin say he want a rematch, man. This shit ain't. Hey, that's crazy. Ought to be two twins. All right.
I'm done.
2,
I'm done with the hundreds.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go.
Done with the hundreds.
All right, you can be done all you want, baby.
You won.
Cause I ain't even finished yet, Scud.
You won. I ain't finna count all this, cause you won, man.
Oh no, let's be like 2 in each row, man, ain't it? Ooh. Ooh, they wanted me to go against Fresh. They see, fuck, damn, back.
Hey Rio.
Back hurt like a motherfucker.
Hey Rio.
What's up?
All bullshit to the side. What the fuck you get on?
Oh shit! Oh, what's up, It's not real. It's not real, bro. It's not real, bro. It's not real, bro. It's not real. It's not real, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's not real, bro. It's not real, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You bad it, bro. You bad it, bro. You bad it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shit. No, you bad it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. No, please don't shoot me, bro. Please don't shoot me, bro. Ah!
Grimy. Now, what lesson can be learned from that, man? Jake always trying to be extra. And that's what happens, man. Jake had that proud look. And you know, the Lord does not like pride. But the niggas that did it, you know, these were some straight up cutthroat, grimy, low bottom ass niggas, man. All right. And that's, you know, they had a covetous eye, and it caused them to go and you know, rob and steal from their own brother, man. It's just fucked up, you know, just all across but this kind of shit happens all the time, man. All right. That's why we don't set our eyes upon earthly, worldly riches, man. Let me get Proverbs 23. This is what Jake put on a pedestal, man. They idolize money, mammon. Proverbs 23:5, it says, "Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle towards heaven." You know, you setting your eyes on it thinking that, you know, you winning because you may have, you know, a quantity, you know, you have an abundance, but you see how easily that shit can go. And not only that, but I don't know if dude made it or not. You know, they came in there and they popped that dude multiple times, and they got real quiet. So we don't know if that dude even survived, man. So you getting on the internet, flaunting yourself, flaunting your material possession, and didn't even realize in that moment that you was getting ready to get got. So now your money got took, and possibly your life is gone. You see? And as far as Jake, this is just how Jake is, man. Let me get Proverbs 1 and 15, and I'm going to read down. This is how Jake is, man. Proverbs 1 and 15, and this is wisdom, all right, from King Solomon. It says, "My son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their path," talking about sinners. Right? If sinners entice thee, consent thou not, you know, because, you know, wicked, evil niggas, they always got plots. You know, they always got some evil plot to you know, to trap you up, to rob and steal from you. Because Jake worship mammon, man. It says, "For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood." That's why we don't want to be around niggas. I despise niggas, man. I can't be around them too long, because you know they up to something. Especially hood. I'm talking about niggas in the hood. You can't trust them niggas for shit, man. It says, "Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privately for their own lives. So are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof." And that can go for both the person that's covetous and is you know, hasty, you know, laboring to be rich real quick, and even those who's, you know, they got a little something but they need more. They become real, you know, greedy, and you just putting a target on your whole house. And you doing that on social media, you letting the world know. So them niggas, they knew exactly where you was at. They kept tabs on you the whole freaking time, man. All right. So, let me go from there real quick. And let me go to Luke 12. Because just like that is that easy. It could be taken from you with the quickness. That's why we don't value material possession on this side, man. We store up treasure in heaven. That's your real treasure. That's what your mind's supposed to be on. All right. This is Luke 12:15. It says, and he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. And then the Lord, proceeded to speak the parable of a man who had plentifully, right? Let me jump down. And let me read verse 19. It says, and I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. You've been stacking your bread, stacking your paper or whatever. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry, meaning I'm going to enjoy it. But the Most High said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Jake counting all that money, counting them bands, counting them stacks or whatever. And he didn't even realize that night his soul was required. It says, then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward the Most High. You see? Now we know according to the scriptures, the love of money is the root of all evil, which some men coveteth after. It motivates men to go out there and rob and steal and even take lives, man. You see? So really, it's really not a glory to be rich or have, some type of wealth or material possession on this side, because you can't enjoy it. It will be taken from you with the quickness. It's better to be rich towards the Most High, man, in your works, in your charity, in your works of faith. All right, let me get Matthew 6:19. And it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. The thief cometh not before to steal and to kill and destroy, man. And Jake, they're professionals at that, man. They'll stick you up. They'll break into your home. Usually they'll have a chick come line you up, man. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, because nobody can take that from you. But you worried about, physical riches and money. You got a safe somewhere in your home. Well, there's some niggas that's keeping tabs on that. They don't get your address. You flaunting yourself on all over the internet. The social media makes it very easy for people to keep tabs on you. So that's why it's retarded to do everything on social media. Social media is the worst thing that ever happened to niggas. Niggas snitch on themselves. They do their crimes while they're filming. And next thing you know, some blogger then solved the case before the damn FBI, completes the case, closes the case up, man. That might be the very case with that dude, Young Dolph. Because Jake want to do everything on the internet. This is a horrible, wicked, dumbass generation, man. But you can see from that incident, a lesson can be learned from that. Okay. So, there's more scriptures that, that came to mind, but I don't want this to be a long video. But you can see how grimy Jake is. And especially us coming into the time of tribulation. You already know, man, there's inflation increasing, the food shortages, the food supply getting scarce. It's going to get even more desperate. And then that's when you can go into 2 Ezra 15. You know, let me go to that real quick. It talks about because of tribulation and for the lack of bread, men, they're not going to have any pities upon their neighbors, man. 2nd Esdras 15 and 18, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for a great tribulation. This type of behavior, this activity is going to increase, man. And you make yourself a target. The more vain you are, the more you set your affection upon the things of the earth and not on the things of above, the more you're going to be made a target, man. The Lord's going to allow that to happen to you. Stop flaunting, man. We're gonna flaunt when we in the kingdom. That's when we're going to get our real riches, and we ain't got to worry about nobody taking nothing from us. Especially no grimy, low down, dirty ass mop head nigga, man. Jake is going to be well off, so we ain't going to have to take from each other or no one. And it was probably a woman that motivated, because Jake, they got to impress the women and keep up with the Joneses. So that probably motivated them to rob. Read First Esdras, the 4th chapter, man. They'll rob and spoil and bring to their love, man. But all is vanity, man. This shit is all vanity. And this world is getting ready to haste and fade away, man. All right. So hey, be circumspect out there, man. All right. And this is the cost of being vain, being a vain ass dude. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.